Hello, everyone. Thank you all so much for joining Amtrak Vacations on our feature on trending summer vacations. Thank you. Let me take a second to introduce myself. I'm your host, Giovanni Guaba. I've been with Amtrak Vacations for the past few years, started off on our customer service side, and am now actually on the product development team. So I actually help in uh, putting together these itineraries that we will be going over in large part today. Um, Also want to mention that there will be one lucky winner of $100 Amtrak Vacations gift card, so definitely stick around and see if you are the winner. Also, stay tuned for a special promotion that we have to announce today. Definitely stick around and see what we have going on. So why Amtrak Vacations? There are many reasons why you should certainly consider taking an Amtrak rail vacation. We actually recently did a survey with our past travelers and people looking into doing a rail vacation, and we got the top six reasons why. So one, it's a bucket list experience. Why not take Amtrak cross country to a destination that you've been looking into, that you really want to see? That rail vacation is definitely a bucket list one, in that you're going to see things that you would never be able to see flying to this destination or driving. Room to roam is the second reason why. You're able to get up, explore the train, go to the observation or the lounge car. There's a cafe car. You're definitely free to get up and explore that. Less hassle. Why drive? Let somebody else take you to that destination. Let someone else have to deal with that. You can just sit back, relax, and enjoy the scenery as it goes by. Also, with Amtrak, you don't, it's not like at an airport where you have to be there a couple hours or 3 hours in advance to check in. No, with Amtrak, you just have to be there 30 to 45 minutes in advance to make sure everything's all settled in. City to city service, it's a great way, a very scenic way to get from point A to point B. Also, satisfy your hunger. The dining on board Amtrak is phenomenal. Delicious foods, delicious options, and actually meals are included if you do upgrade to a roomette or bedroom. So sleeper accommodation and your meals are included. Also, and lastly, flexibility. It's easy to plan, especially with the schedules of Amtrak. So most trains are daily departures, some even multiple departures each day. So very easy to plan your next rail vacation. So I debated on putting this in early, but I could not wait. This is that special promotion going on, started today, ends on the 11th, and this is on any of our rail vacations. If you upgrade to a sleeper accommodation, you do get $200 to $300 off per couple. So if you upgrade to a roomette, you save $200 on any of our rail vacation packages. If you upgrade to a bedroom, you save 300. Isn't that fantastic? So where can you start your rail vacation? You can start your rail vacation from the closest Amtrak station to you. Yes, that is correct. Any of the Amtrak stations near you, we are able to get that started for you. If you wanted to fly to a particular starting point, that is certainly an option too. All you have to do is give us a call, 1-800-268-7252. You can see that at the bottom of your screen, bottom right-hand corner, or call your local travel agent and they can help get a rail vacation started for you. So during this presentation, we will cover a lot, and hopefully we're able to get to all the questions you may have. If not, at the end, hopefully there is some time and I can go over some questions you all may have, but we will go over some of the accommodations, some itineraries we have, the top trending ones for the summer, any baggage, things like that. What you'll see in these particular destinations will be covered. Here you see a nice detailed map that we use here at Amtrak Vacations, just kind of showing exactly where we operate to, where we go to, any destinations you might be interested in. So you can see those long distance routes, a lot of them starting from Chicago. For example, Chicago to Seattle and Portland, the Empire Builder, one of the more scenic routes, is as well as Chicago to the San Francisco area on that California Zephyr. Again, arguably the more scenic route. Also notice that we do go into Canada. So Amtrak does cross the border into Canada, and we can continue your rail vacation in Canada using the rail system there via rail. So definitely some exciting itineraries to look into there as well. And just as a reminder, you can start at any of the 500 plus Amtrak stations. So if there is a closer Amtrak station to you and one of our packages starts in a different destination, we can start you closer to home. If you wanted to fly to a particular destination, do the rail vacation in the beginning, and then fly back again, that is an option. It can definitely be situated. Just call your local travel agent, and that can happen. And there are no middle seats. And look at the views that you can partake in and experience on Amtrak. This is just an example, one of many examples of the lounge cars that are offered in a lot of the Amtrak long distance trains. Beautiful scenery to be seen, a lot to experience in these. This picture speaks for itself. I mean, why have to deal with the hassle of all this traffic? Take the train. I mean, imagine being in one of those cars. Look to the left, what do you see? Look to the right, what do you see? You know, and on an airplane, clouds look the same everywhere. So take the road less traveled and see things you won't see if you're driving or flying, and experience the beautiful country. Here are some travel styles that we do offer. Independent journeys, what we will be going over in large part today, but we also offer family adventures. Anybody looking to go on a trip with their children or grandchildren as well. Rail and sail, where we combine a rail vacation with a cruise. Very, very beautiful itineraries, great ones to look into. A lot of options. Rail getaways, those are the shorter itineraries for anybody looking to do something short, kind of get away for a weekend and do that on the rail, take Amtrak to a particular destination, spend a few nights there with some sightseeing, and then take the train back. And national parks as well, our specialty. Comfort is huge for us here at Amtrak Vacations. We have a wide array of hotel selections. So whatever works best for you, whatever is best for your needs, wherever you feel comfortable, whether that's Holiday Inn, Marriott, Sheraton, Westin, Fairmont, et cetera, we have options. Whatever fits your needs, we are able to make that happen for you. Here you see one of our more popular itineraries, definitely one of those ones that's trending for the summer, the Northern Rail experience. So just wanted to know, anywhere you see a red arrow with a number on it, that's just going to detail any overnights on Amtrak on this particular vacation. Any circle, blue circle with a number in it, is going to entail any overnights in that particular destination. So on this particular one, you see it starts off in Chicago. You take Amtrak's Empire Builder across from Chicago to Seattle. That's 2 overnights there. You'll do some sightseeing and an overnight in Seattle, then continue on to San Francisco on the Coast Starlight and do 1 overnight there before arriving into San Francisco. And then from San Francisco back to Chicago on the California Zephyr. So as I mentioned, there is some sightseeing opportunities in Seattle with the hop on, hop off sightseeing tour. You're treated as upon arrival there. And then featured 3 of the most scenic routes Amtrak has to offer, and it is unbelievable. So like I mentioned, from Chicago to Seattle, you have the Empire Builder. You're crossing the plains of the Dakotas, Glacier Park, as well as the Cascade Mountains, and then down from Seattle to San Francisco on the Coast Starlight, you have vistas of the Pacific Ocean along the way, and then from San Francisco to Chicago on the California Zephyr, you have chances to see the Colorado Rockies, Utah Desert, the High Sierras, Glenwood Canyon, and much, much more. And again, in San Francisco, some sightseeing opportunities. And look at that. So starting from $13.49. Now these prices are all based on double occupancy and in coach accommodations on the train where upgrades are available. So if you're looking to upgrade to a roomette or a sleeper accommodation roomette or a bedroom on the train, that is certainly an option. But these prices, the starting from prices, are double occupancy in coach accommodations on the train. So $13.49 per person. You're seeing two great cities in Seattle and San Francisco, and three of the most scenic routes Amtrak has to offer. It's a great, great deal. This itinerary is an extremely popular one, and you'll see exactly why. So, Grand National Parks with Yellowstone, Yosemite, and the Grand Canyon. You're seeing three Amtrak routes, very scenic routes in the California Zephyr from Chicago down to San Francisco to Los Angeles, the Coast Starlight, and Los Angeles back to Chicago on the Southwest Chief, as well as three national parks along the way on those journeys. You have Yellowstone National Park, Yosemite National Park, and the Grand Canyon. So in Yellowstone, as you all may know, Amtrak does not go directly to Yellowstone. So you'll take that California Zephyr to Salt Lake City, where we have included in the package an awesome sightseeing transfer, a very scenic transfer from Salt Lake City to Yellowstone, West Yellowstone, where you will have your accommodations and a tour of the lower loop of Yellowstone that picks you up right from your hotel in West Yellowstone. And you'll have a chance to see Old Faithful, Yellowstone Lake, the Grand Canyon of Yellowstone, as well as seeing some wildlife opportunity scenes. So when you're there and you're on that tour, definitely keep an eye out for some wildlife. You could see elk, bison, bears, etc. So much to see there. So it's the same case in Yosemite as well. So Amtrak, of course, does not go into Yosemite National Park. So you'll take the Amtrak train to San Francisco area where we have a day tour from San Francisco that leaves in the morning. It's a full day tour. You'll have a chance to see a lot of the beautiful sights in Yosemite National Park. So some free time as well as a guided tour while there. And then in the Grand Canyon. So I did mention those three Amtrak routes that are offered within this package, but I did not mention this iconic Grand Canyon Railway train from Williams to the South Rim. Now, this is an experience in itself, and it's huge. It's extremely iconic, old-fashioned steam engine train that takes you right from Williams into the South Rim. So that's included round trip service from Williams. Upon arrival into the South Rim, you'll actually be treated to a tour of the South Rim where you'll see great viewpoints of the Grand Canyon. So whether it's Mather Point, Yaqui Point, Grandview Point, etc., you'll have a chance to see that and great photo opportunities as well. So look at that. Three national parks, three great Amtrak routes that you get to experience, the Grand Canyon Railway train, and some great cities as well. It's just starting at $27.49, 13-day vacation for $27.49 per person. That is absolutely spectacular. Now this itinerary, it's a shorter one, and for those that are looking to maybe just do or focus on one national park, this is a great itinerary to look into. So starting from the west in Los Angeles, you'll take that Southwest Chief out to Williams, then hop aboard that Grand Canyon Railway train again, and up to the South Rim, where you'll be doing as well. Upon arrival, you'll do that Freedom Rim tour. That'll take you to those great viewpoints I described in the last itinerary. So 2 nights in the South Rim. You could do hotel accommodations on the South Rim or the classic Maswick Lodge. However you choose, those accommodations are options. And look at that, just starting from $649 per person. You'll do the overnights on the train on the Southwest Chief out to Williams, the Grand Canyon Railway, a tour in the South Rim, $649 per person. honestly think it actually might be a little more expensive to just stay at home. So definitely pick up the phone, give us a call, call your local travel agent, and get some more information on these awesome itineraries. And I actually should mention that our vacation packages are totally customizable as well. So if there's something you wanted to add, if you wanted to add more nights or certain tours that fit what you want, whatever you desire, we can certainly help with that. Give us a call, let us know what you're looking to do, and we can try and make that work. This next one is huge during the summer. One reason being for Glacier National Park. As you all may know, this is seasonal because Glacier inside the park is only open from mid-June to mid-September. So 3 months out of the year. So this one, Glacier National Park Express, starts in Chicago with some sightseeing opportunities there. You'll hop aboard the Empire Builder, do an overnight out to Glacier National Park, do a few nights there, 3 nights there. Included in that will be a premier tour of the park, as well as a cruise on the Two Medicine Valley. Then you'll continue on, hop back aboard the Empire Builder, continue on to Seattle, where you'll have a couple nights there and some sightseeing opportunities there as well. And that one, 10-day vacation for $23.99 per person. Honestly, you can't beat that. You're seeing a national park, you're seeing two great cities, and a very scenic route in the Empire Builder from Chicago to Seattle. Just a great deal overall. And this one speaks for itself. Glacier National Park and the Canadian Rockies by rail. You're seeing two countries, two beautiful national parks, two beautiful routes, one on Amtrak, the other on Via Rail in Canada. And honestly, it's just a great trip in itself. So starting from Chicago, heading out towards Glacier National Park, where you'll again be treated to that premier tour and the Big Sky Circle tour of Glacier National Park. You'll have a chance to see some wildlife at Goat Lick on this full day tour, an optional lunch at the historic Lake McDonald Lodge. They'll actually take you on Going to the Sun Road, which you actually see on the picture here on one of those red jammer buses. So real funny. They're actually called jammers because back in the day when they were on gears and stick shift, you could actually hear the drivers jamming the buses on the tour. So that name actually stuck and they actually still use the name to this day. But continuing on, they'll be on Going to the Sun Road. They'll have a chance to see Wild Goose Island, which is the small island on St. Mary Lake. It's actually one of the most photographed parts of the park, so it's actually a big point of this tour. And then again, that Two Medicine Valley boat cruise on the historic vessel, the Sinapa, right on the Two Medicine Valley. Then continuing on, they'll go on towards Seattle and make their way towards Vancouver. And yes, to cross the border, you will need a passport to get on from Seattle to Vancouver on the Cascades. A passport is required. So you'll head up towards Vancouver, do some sightseeing there, then on to Via Rail and make your way to Jasper in the Canadian Rockies with your included tours as well. All of that, two national parks, two countries, two beautiful train routes, $32.49 per person. Starting at $32.49 per person. You just can't beat that. Rocky Mountains to Arches in Canyonlands. This is a brand new itinerary. It is booming. Reason being, this is great for anyone looking to do something short. You'll have a chance to see not one, not two, but three national parks on this 5-day vacation. So this one will start out in Denver, where you'll have a day tour out to Rocky Mountain National Park, hop aboard the California Zephyr towards Grand Junction, and from Grand Junction, you'll have a nice day tour of Arches, Canyonlands National Parks, as well as actually within that tour, there's a nice bonus park. The Dead Horse State Park is actually included within that day tour as well, so that's just an added bonus. So see the beautiful mountains of Rocky Mountains and the red rocks of Arches and Canyonlands. 5-day vacation, 3 national parks. Look at that, starting only $819 per person. Wow. Now, it's not always only about the national parks. If you have an interest in beautiful cities and some great landmarks across the country or into Canada, this is a great itinerary. We have plenty of itineraries that are city inclusive with national parks without. This is a good one that's Seattle, Vancouver, and Victoria. Again, to cross that border into Vancouver, you will need a passport. So start off in Seattle, head towards Vancouver, sightseeing in each of these beautiful cities and destinations. You just can't beat that. Seattle, Vancouver, and Victoria rail journey, 7-day vacation starting from $10.49. Just $10.49 per person for this awesome vacation. Washington, D.C. Ultimate Getaway. Now, this is just one example of the many getaways that we offer, 3, 4, and 5-day vacation packages. We can include the rail for you. So starting off from the closest Amtrak station to your home, go out to a nice destination you desire that you want to go to, that you want to experience, you want to see, do a few nights there, and then take the train back. Now, packing for the train. With Amtrak, you are allowed 2 free carry-on bags as well as 2 checked bags. Yes, you heard that correctly. Free. 2 free carry-on bags and 2 checked bags. So it's not like in the airline where you have to pay for 1 checked bag and you can bring 1 personal item. No, 2 free carry-on bags and 2 checked bags. And as I promised, we will go over some of the onboard accommodations. So whether it's coach or some of the sleepers. In this picture, you see the couple roaming around, getting up, moving around, seeing what the observation dome has to offer. So that's a good picture showing the observation dome where you have the windows on full size on the side. You can see the scenery go by as you're trying to reach or you're going towards your destination. These are available. The observation cars are available to everyone on the train. It is open seating. Everybody has access. And here's a good picture showing you the coach accommodations. Look at that leg space. It is very comfortable, no middle seat, as I mentioned before. They recline, extremely comfortable accommodations, and you're actually able to bring in your own snacks and food as well if you're in coach. And this is the lead-in accommodation for a sleeper accommodation, roomette. 2 seats facing each other during the day that actually fold down into a bed, and then there's a bunk-styled one that can be pulled down from the top so it'll sleep 2. If you look at the diagram on the bottom right, it's a nice little diagram showing that. Now, in a roomette, notice that there is no toilet or shower within the roomette. Toilet and showers are right down the hall, sort of like your home. And only those in your sleeper car have access to those toilets and showers. So not everybody on the train or anybody in coach will have access to those showers and toilets. So just anybody in your sleeper car. And again, if you upgrade to a sleeper accommodation, your meals will be included as well. And then you know yourself best. If you think you need the shower and toilet in your room, the bedroom is the option for you. So a bedroom as well. So it's the seats, you can have the beds on the side. It's a little more spacious. The shower and the toilet are in the room with you. Again, when you upgrade to a bedroom, meals are included as well. And here's another good picture of the sightseeing lounge car. Access, everyone has access to it, so definitely take advantage of that. That's when I did my trip. I spent most of my time here just taking in the gorgeous scenery. and then dining on the train. Delicious meals, whether it's breakfast, you got the omelets, breakfast sandwiches, waffles, eggs, or if it's lunch, you got the cheeseburger, turkey club salads, or even dinner, the signature Amtrak steak or the salmon, etc. Delicious meals, desserts also an option, menu styled. So again, if you upgrade to a sleeper, those are included. If you're in coach, you have the option, and you can also dine on the train as well. Definitely visit AmtrakVacations.com and look at our wide array of selection on itineraries. If you click on the destinations, very easy to navigate. You can search by national park, search by city, or whatever you're looking to do. Visit AmtrakVacations.com or give us a call, 1-800-AMTRAK2, or call your local travel agent, and they'll be more than happy to assist you in getting your dream rail vacation booked. Wanted to bring this up again. Again, it started today, ends May 11th, the flash sale. If you're looking to get your rail vacation started, give us a call. If you upgrade to a roomette or to a bedroom, there is some money to be saved. You can save $200 per couple if you upgrade to a roomette, or save $300 per couple if you upgrade to a bedroom on one of our rail vacations. Some everyday discounts, so children can get a discount on the rail portion of a rail vacation, as well as seniors and anybody military. Active duty military does get a discount as well, so definitely let us know, and those discounts can be applied. So I wanted to take a second to thank you all for joining me today, while we went over some of these awesome itineraries. I do have a winner to announce for the $100 Amtrak Vacations gift card, and that winner is Allison Lang. Congratulations, Allison, on your $100 Amtrak Vacations gift card. Congratulations. So I wanted to take a few minutes and see if anybody had any questions, anything at all. Please let me know, and try and get those answered for you. So I have a question here from Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I see you are inquiring on, just make sure I'm reading this correctly. Let's see here. Are pets allowed on the train? So it's very strict policy on the train, and pets are not allowed. I know some of the commuter Amtrak services do allow if it's a very short or if it's a service pet, but yeah, very strict, no pet. And Jesse, okay, if you're in a sleeper accommodation, can you bring in your own snacks and food and beverages as well? Absolutely. So in the sleepers, you can bring in your own food, snacks, beverages, even alcohol. If you're into that, they actually do allow that in the sleeper accommodations. Unfortunately, not in coach, but in coach, you do have the option to bring in your snacks and food. I have a question from Beverly. Looks like, what are the prices for roomette and sleepers? So this is going to vary definitely based on uh, where you're going, how long of a trip it is, Also, it's live pricing on the train, so depending on when you're booking to go. So the further in advance, the cheaper as you get closer and people start to book up these sleepers, the higher price buckets. So definitely, if you're thinking on doing a rail vacation, the sooner the better. You'll get the best deal. The sooner you get these itineraries all situated. Any other questions? Let's see. When does the flash sale end? So the flash sale ends on May 11th. Started today, May 2nd, ends on May 11th. And that is good on any of our rail vacations. Just give us a call or call your local travel agent, and we're able to answer any questions. Any of our agents can answer any questions. Travel agents are uh, can give us a call as well, and we can get any of your questions. Anything is customizable as well. So your needs, whatever you're looking to do, let us know. Let your travel agent know, and we can figure out your dream rail vacation. Unfortunately, I am out of time. I wanted to thank you all again for taking the time and joining us on this feature on trending summer vacations. Again, any further questions, anything at all, please feel free to give us a call, visit our website, and we'll be more than happy to assist. Thank you all again. Thank you so much. Have a great rest of your day.